we got this Blade Maid ceiling fan cleaner. They sent this to us so we could show it to you, and I just took it out of the box. And I will tell you, we are in the desert Southwest, so things are dusty and dirty all of the time. It doesn't matter. We could clean the ceiling fan every other day and it would still be dusty and dirty, and we would get tons of dust and dirt off of it. So I don't clean it every day. In fact, I don't even clean it once a week because it's a never-ending job. So probably maybe once every 3 or 4 weeks, maybe once a month or so, maybe, is how often I dust the ceiling fan. And it is a pain in the butt, and which is why I don't do it more often, because it's a pain in the butt. And we have 2 of them in the house, and so, like I said, it's a pain in the butt. Anyway, I'm going to show you how dusty and dirty it is. And normally I would have to get out the step stool and get out there and get up there and get all the dust off of it and stuff. But now I have this, so we're going to check this out and see how it works. But it's got the little threaded end here, and then it's got this extendable pull here that you can extend it out long enough to reach up to the ceiling fan. And then it also has this duster here, which actually bends and folds so that you could actually fold it to get up to top shelves of if you had a tall bookshelf, or you can actually reach up into if you had cathedral ceilings or tall corners, or even down onto baseboards and stuff. But it actually is very bendy and foldy, so you could actually fold it, you know, wherever you want to. It doesn't have to fold on any particular angle or whatever, but it's all kind of foldy and bendy. So if you had like a top shelf you wanted to get or whatever and stuff. So, and you can actually unscrew the end here, and so you can put it on the end of any extension pole or whatever. Same thing with this piece right here. If this wasn't long enough, once you extended it, I think it's about, what do they say, about 3 feet maybe this extends. But if you need something taller because you had really, really tall cathedral ceilings, then you could put it on a different extension pole. But I'll show you here how it all works. Okay, I put it on this extension pole here, and this is extended. You got the little locks right here that just pop open and close to extend it, and there's one there and one there, and then there's this here, and this is really sturdy. It's very, very sturdy and stable. And you have these little locks right here which hold these 2 pieces of the frame together, and in between the frame is this microfiber fuzzy, like you can see, just like this one here, but it's inside here. And I'll show you later. It's actually brand new and it's never been used, so this is all clean. This is all clean inside of here. But this little lock piece right here, you just like slide this little switch over here to unlock it, and then back over here to lock it. But I'm going to leave it locked for now because I'm going to put it up on my ceiling fan to show you that part here. Okay, we're going to see if you can see how much dust is on here. I'm not sure if you can see through the camera or not, because I can see from standing here how dusty and filthy and gross this is. And of course, don't judge me. Like I said, we live in the desert Southwest, and it is dusty as can be down here. And there's just dust just on that ceiling fan blade like crazy. I hope you can see it. I can't really see it through the camera, but I can see it with my eyeballs how dusty that is. So I'm hoping you can see that. But I'm going to get out that Blade Maid ceiling fan cleaner, and we're gonna get that cleaned up here. Okay, on here you can see it has a little diagram that shows you this is the direction that you put it onto the ceiling fan blade. So that's kind of cool. It tells you how to do it, the best direction to put it on there. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna give this a shot here and see if I can do this one-handed, because I got the camera in one hand, and we're just gonna push that on there like that. Whoops. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, it looks. There. That looks better. We're going to do the next blade here. See how that does, if I can get it on there square. Okay, there's 2 of them. See if we can get the third one here. There's 3. We got 5 blades here. Oops. See if I can get up there on that one. The thing I like is that when I dust it regularly, I have to put a sheet down to kind of collect all the dust that I knock off of there, and this way all the dust gets trapped in between there, so I don't have to put a sheet down to try and not get dust all over everything, all over the floor. So that's actually makes it a little bit easier there. Let's take a look here and see what's all collected in between here. I can see that it's dusty in there. I can see how dirty it is in there already. Let me put this down so I can unlock the little locky things here. Okay, I just popped open the little unlocky things, and you can see how much dust is in there off of the ceiling fans. And that's probably been maybe about a month or so since I cleaned the ceiling fan there in the living room. So yeah, lots of dust, and now I can do it a lot more often. I could do it every week if I wanted to. We'll see how motivated I am to do that, but it'll be a lot easier to do it that way. And now I have to go do the bedroom one, but I probably won't do that one on camera. But what I might do is actually put this on there and then do around the top of up there. I might actually try to get the dust around that circular part up there, because it's kind of dusty up there too, which that part doesn't get done like hardly ever. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I put this piece on the extension pole, and I'm going to go up here and see if I can do this part here. See if I can maybe get some of this dust up here. There's a frame up there. I can see the dust kind of moving around up there. I don't know if I can't really tell what's up there, but I can feel there's a frame up there, so I can't really just like do it easy, but I can get. Ooh, there comes a big piece of dust out of there. Ooh, look at all that dust coming out of there. I should have put a sheet down for this part, because look at these big pieces of dust coming out of there. See, this part hasn't been done before, because when I'm on the step stool, I can't see up that high. You don't even know how much dust is up there. Probably way more than I can even imagine. How about that? Well, if I did that a little bit each time, I'll bet you eventually I would get the dust out. I think I'm getting it in my eyes. How about that? Well, look, that's kind of cool. Kind of handy. How about that? I like it. Yep, you can see there's some dust on there. So, yeah, good stuff. Thanks for sending that.